I can identify factor pairs for a given number. Now, first off, when you think of the word factor, I want you to think of the word fact, like a math fact. So what math facts equal the number 12, okay? So the way we're going to start, it's a very simple way. I would just start by writing numbers 1 through 5 on your factor tree. Now, this is a tree, okay? And we're just going to start off with 1. What number times 1 gives you 12? Well, it's 12. 1 times 12. Okay, let's go to 2. Does 2 go into 12 and how many times? Well, I know that 2 times 6 equals 12. Okay. 3, let's see here. 3, 6, 9, 12. So I know that 3 times 4 equals 12. Now, because I've used my 4 on this side over here, I know there are no more factor pairs, so I'm done. So my factors for 12 are 1 and 12, 2 and 6, and 3 and 4. All right, let's try another one. Let's look at the number 16, okay? Let's start by writing 1 through 5, okay? Remember, what facts equal 16? Well, 1 times 16. That's our easy one. Now, 2's, we've had a little trouble with 2's. When you think of 2, you need to think of what is half of this number. So what is half of 16? Or what plus what equals 16? Well, I know 2 times 8, 16, because I also know that 8 plus 8 is 16. Now, 3's. Let's count by 3's. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I didn't say 16, so there's no 3's. Okay, cross them out. Let's look at 4's. 4, 8, 12, 16. So 4 times 4. Now, I know that I can stop, and there are no more multiples of 16, or sorry, factors of 16, because I hit a double. Whenever you hit a double, you stop. Okay, so I don't need to keep going. So my factors of 16 are 1 times 16, 2 times 8, and 4 times 4. Let's try one more. This is a tough one. 48. Okay, so I'm going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. So what are my factors of 48? Well, like I said, 1 times 48, that's our easy one. When I do 2, I know 2 goes into it because 48 is an even number because it ends in 8. So what is half of 48? Well, I know that 24 plus 24 is 48. 3, now this is tricky now. Well, the strategy for 3 is adding your digits up here. So 4 plus 8 is 12. And then thinking, does 3 go into 12? 3, 6, 9, 12. So I know 3 goes into it. Then we have to figure out how many times. You could count by 3's with your song that you've learned. And when you do, you'll realize that 3 times 16 is 48. Let's look at 4. Okay? You could sing your song again, but your 4's. So when you sing your song, you would count from 4 all the way to 48, and hopefully you would know that 4 times 12 is 48. Now I can tell you right now, 5 doesn't go in because it doesn't end in a 5 or a 0. Uh-oh, but I didn't hit a double, so I got to keep going. Okay? So let's keep writing some more numbers until we either hit a double or we repeat on this side, which we have not done yet. Okay? 6. I know my math facts, so 6 times 8 is 48. Oh, I have an 8 here, so I know that I'm going to stop at 8. 7. 7 does not go into 48 because I know 7 times 7 is 49. So these are all done. So your factors of 48 are 1 times 48, 2 times 24, 3 times 16, 4 times 12, and 6 times 8. All right? Hopefully you've learned how to identify factors for a given number.